A senior U.S. Army officer has publicly endorsed the service's need for Shahed-136-style long-range, expendable drones. Asked by Howard Altman of the War Zone whether the Army required Shahed-like systems, Major General James J. Bartholomees, commanding general of the Hawaii-based 25th Infantry Division, replied bluntly at the AUSA symposium, "Absolutely. We are behind on long-range sensing and long-range launched effects strike." Bartholomees confirmed that the United States Indo-Pacific Command, which oversees military operations across the Indo-Pacific, is closely studying the lessons emerging from the war in Ukraine. He isn't the first commander to voice this view. Earlier, Army Lieutenant General Charles Costanza, commander of V Corps, had also acknowledged the need, saying when asked if the U.S. military required a capability similar to the Iranian-designed Shahed-136, "I think we do." In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why U.S. military wants Iranian Shahed-136 type drone. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The Shahed-136 is an Iranian-made loitering munition. It is often called a suicide drone. It is small, slow, and simple, but it is cheap and effective. The drone has a wingspan of about 2.5 meters. Its body length is around 3.5 meters. It weighs roughly 200 kilograms, 440 pounds. Around 1/4 of that weight is its warhead. The explosive load is powerful enough to damage infrastructure and vehicles. It flies using a small piston engine mounted at the back. The engine drives a pusher propeller. This gives the drone a distinctive buzzing sound, often compared to a moped or chainsaw. The sound is loud and frightening, especially at night. The engine is simple and reliable. It burns standard aviation or car fuel. The Shahed-136 cruises at around 180 kilometers per hour, 110 miles per hour. Its top range is claimed to reach 2,500 kilometers, 1,550 miles, but in real combat, it is usually less. In Ukraine, it has been documented to travel around 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, before impact. It flies at low altitude, often below radar detection level. This makes it harder to spot, especially in bad weather or at night. The drone is launched from a simple rack or rail system. A small booster rocket helps it take off. Once airborne, the main engine starts and keeps it in flight. Launchers can hold several drones and fire them in quick succession. Russia often launches them in groups of 5, 10, or even more. The goal is to overwhelm air defenses with quantity. The guidance system is basic. It uses satellite navigation, mostly GPS or GLONASS. Once launched, the drone flies a pre-programmed path toward its target. It has no live video feed or remote control in most cases. This simplicity keeps the cost low, but limits accuracy. When it reaches its destination, it dives and detonates on impact. Russia began using the Shahed-136 in Ukraine in 2022. The drones were rebranded as Guerrain-2, but the design remained the same. They are used against power stations, fuel depots, command centers, and civilian infrastructure. Their slow speed is not a major drawback when attacking static targets. Each wave of drones can cause significant damage or at least force Ukraine to use valuable air defense missiles. The sound of these drones has become part of the night in many Ukrainian cities. Their arrival triggers air raid sirens. Civilians describe hearing the buzzing before the explosion. The psychological effect is huge. Even when the drones are shot down, they create constant fear and exhaustion. Ukraine's air defenses have adapted quickly. Radar, thermal cameras, and acoustic sensors now help detect the drones. Mobile teams with machine guns, autocannons, and portable missiles move across cities to shoot them down. The drones are slow and easy targets when spotted, but the number of simultaneous attacks makes defense difficult. In some nights, dozens can be launched from different directions. The success rate of the Shahed-136 varies. Many are destroyed before reaching their targets, but enough get through to cause real damage. Their low cost makes them expendable. One missile interceptor can cost 10 or 20 times more than one drone. This cost imbalance is part of their strategy. It drains the defender's ammunition and budget over time. The Shahed-136's impact on the war is more strategic than tactical. It allows Russia to hit distant targets without using expensive missiles or risking pilots. It forces Ukraine to spread its defenses thin. It also provides constant pressure on civilian areas, disrupting electricity and morale. Over time, new variants have appeared. Some have improved navigation systems. Others carry small cameras for reconnaissance. Reports suggest that some are built in Russia with imported components. The design is modular and easy to reproduce. Even with sanctions, most parts can be sourced from commercial suppliers. Shahed-136 has been so influential that even President Donald Trump has commented on it. In May, he said, "We're coming up with a new system of drones because drones seem to be taking over that war." I asked one of the companies, I said, "I want a lot of drones. And in the case of Iran, they make a good drone and they make them for $35,000, $40,000. The lessons are clear. Quantity can sometimes beat sophistication. Simple technology, used cleverly, can reshape battlefields. The Shahed-136 is proof that the future of air warfare is not only about expensive jets and missiles, it is also about swarms of small, cheap drones filling the sky. In Ukraine, it has already changed how cities defend themselves. Every launch triggers a chain reaction of sirens, searchlights, and gunfire. The drone may be small, but its influence on modern warfare is huge. The Shahed-136 is more than a weapon. It is a symbol of low-cost endurance in a high-cost war. A modern war can drain resources at breakneck pace. High-end missiles and drones are not only expensive, but also need a lot of time to manufacture. The stocks can't be replenished swiftly. Weapons like Shahed-136 is in sync with the Pentagon's broader shift toward autonomous and attritable systems. Vehicles that can be produced at lower cost and used in greater numbers. Several options are popping up. For example, developed by Arizona-based SpectreWorks, Lucas, which looks like Shahed-136, is designed as a cost-effective but versatile drone. It remains to be seen how U.S. military adopts to new battle zone realities.